Under a vast starlit desert sky, a lone figure appears. Azrael, cloaked and ethereal, rises from the sands. Azrael turns his gaze towards a dying nomad, his face etched with an unexpected serenity under the starlight. The desert stretches endlessly, a silent witness to the meeting of life's end and the ethereal presence of Azrael. A serene acceptance marks the nomad's face as Azrael approaches, a stark contrast to the harsh desert night. Inside the nomad tent, Azrael gently touches the nomad's forehead, a gesture filled with divine purpose. A soft, golden light blossoms from the point of contact, illuminating the aged face with ethereal grace. The nomad's soul begins its ascent, rising slowly as if weightless, free from earthly burdens. Turning back, the soul gazes upon Azrael, its ethereal eyes brimming with profound gratitude. The tent is filled with a quiet, reverent light as one journey ends and another eternal voyage begins. Under the relentless sun, Azrael guides a lone soul across the seemingly endless desert. The air shimmers with heat, distorting the horizon as they trudge onward. Faint whispers of ancient prayers begin to weave through the air, growing stronger. A shimmering portal tears open in the sky, a beacon of hope amidst the desolation. Azrael gestures towards the light, a silent invitation to the soul's final journey. The soul ascends into the heavenly realm, awash in an ethereal light, where serenity is a palpable presence. Azrael stands in silent vigil, his gaze fixed on the soul's journey through the radiant expanse. A subtle melancholy flickers across Azrael's face, a fleeting shadow in the boundless light. The realm breathes with calm as the soul continues its ascent, guided by the silent observer. In a sanctuary beyond time, galaxies swirl, painting an infinite celestial canvas where cosmic maps unfold into eternity. Azrael stands silhouetted, a solitary figure at the heart of the cosmos, his presence resonating with ancient power. His voice, a solemn echo in the void, carries the weight of ages, shaping destinies across the infinite expanse. "My duties stretch across the infinite tapestry of existence," Azrael proclaims, his words weaving through the stars. The galaxies respond, their light bending around him as Azrael continues to watch over the ever-expanding universe. Amidst the roar of the crowd, gladiators engage in a deadly dance, steel clashing against steel under the scorching sunday. A warrior falls, his body hitting the blood-soaked sand with a heavy thud, silencing the cheers for a fleeting moment. Azrael watches, his face etched with a complex mix of pity and grim acceptance as life ebbs away. The fallen gladiator's eyes stare blankly at the sky, a final breath escaping his lips as the arena awaits its next victim. Azrael's gaze lingers, a silent acknowledgement of the brutal reality of their existence in this theater of death. The crowd's bloodlust crescendos, demanding more carnage as Azrael steels himself for the battles yet to come. In the vast Colosseum, Azrael advances towards the defeated gladiator, a figure of impending doom against ancient stone. The gladiator, though wounded, meets Azrael's gaze with stoic resignation, devoid of fear. Pain etches lines on the gladiator's face, yet his spirit remains unbroken, a testament to his warrior's heart. Silence descends as Azrael stands over him, the fate of the gladiator hanging in the balance under the unforgiving Sunday. Inside the Colosseum, Azrael extends his hand towards the gladiator, a silent acknowledgement of fate. A touch, and the gladiator's soul ascends, shimmering from its earthly vessel. The soul, ethereal yet burdened, carries the weight of battles fought and lives taken in the arena. Echoes of violence cling to the soul, a testament to the brutal life of a warrior in ancient Rome. Amidst the vibrant chaos of a Roman street, a silent journey begins. Azrael, unseen, guides a gladiator's soul through the throng. Life bursts around them, oblivious to the spectral escort. The gladiator's soul, a shadow amidst sunlit stone. Azrael's presence, a whisper in the city's roar. A hidden passage through the heart of Rome. In the ethereal underworld, A gladiator's soul shimmers, caught in the balance of judgment. Echoes of past battles and moral choices play out around him in the vast chamber. Azrael stands in somber silence, his presence a weighty testament to fate's unyielding course. He clasps his hands, a powerless observer as the scales of destiny tilt. In his sanctuary, Azrael stands amidst swirling nebulae, an infinite space echoing with the essence of countless souls. Eternity weighs heavily on his face, each line a testament to eons spent judging the deeds of mortals. The balance of good and evil is a tangible presence, filling the timeless realm with palpable tension. Lost in thought, Azrael contemplates the infinite consequences of his judgments, a solitary figure in the cosmos. Flickering torchlight dances across the grand chamber, illuminating the pale figure of the king on his deathbed. Shadows deepen as a figure coalesces from the darkness, an ominous presence filling the room. Azrael, the angel of death, stands silently, his form radiating an otherworldly chill. The king's labored breaths echo in the vast chamber, a stark contrast to Azrael's silent vigil. An ominous shadow stretches across the room, a dark omen of the king's impending demise. The torchlight flickers, casting dancing shadows that seem to writhe with the presence of death. Torches flicker, casting shadows that dance across the cold stone, illuminating a medieval castle steeped in solemnity and ancient secrets. The king kneels, his crown cast aside, a symbol of his desperate plea. His face is etched with regret and a deep yearning for redemption. Azrael stands, an impassive figure of quiet authority, a stark contrast to the king's desperate posture and heartfelt lamentations. The king implores, his voice heavy with sorrow. "Please, I beg you, grant me more time, just a little more time to set things right." Azrael listens, his expression unreadable as the weight of the king's plea hangs heavy in the torchlit air, promising no solace. In the medieval castle, Azrael extends a hand, his touch promising the chill of the grave. The king stumbles back, his eyes widening in a silent scream, a realization of impending doom. A spectral form rises from the king's body, his soul now visible, heavy with earthly burdens. The soul's essence is etched with the weight of past decisions, an eternal record of his reign. A spectral Azrael guides the king's soul through a village steeped in shadow. Darkness clings to the impoverished medieval village, a stark contrast to royal grandeur. The king's soul drifts, an ethereal observer in the realm he once commanded. Poverty's harsh reality paints a grim tableau, a haunting reflection of a ruler's neglect. Azrael's silent guidance underscores the king's journey through his past failings. The village whispers tales of forgotten promises and the weight of a crown. In purgatory, a king stands alone, regal attire stark against the ethereal expanse, his earthly power now meaningless. The soul confronts the stark reality of past deeds, a heavy burden weighing on his spectral form. Phantoms of his sins materialize, their forms swirling around him like tormented spirits. Whispers of accusation and lamentation fill the air, a chorus of remorse echoing through the void. From the shadows, Azrael watches impassively, wings folded, a silent judge in this spectral court. The king faces his eternal reckoning, the weight of his past pressing down on his fading soul. Ethereal light bathes Azrael's sanctuary, dust motes swirling in the ancient, humming air. Cloaked in shadows, Azrael paces before a vast, swirling nebula, contained within a crystal orb. A storm brews within Azrael's usually serene eyes, a furrow deepening on his brow. The orb pulses with cosmic energy, mirroring the turmoil in Azrael's heart. "Is this truly the fairest path?" Azrael questions, his voice echoing in the vast sanctuary. "Must suffering always be the price of existence?" he whispers, his gaze fixed on the swirling nebula. Deep in the muddy trenches, soldiers huddle, their faces a canvas of dirt and fear under the oppressive sky. The ground trembles with relentless explosions, each blast painting the air with fleeting bursts of fire and smoke. Amidst the chaos, the rattle of gunfire creates a constant, deafening symphony of destruction and despair. Unseen, Azrael walks among them, an ethereal observer amidst the grim reality of war's brutal carnage. His silent presence underscores the fleeting nature of life amidst the unrelenting violence and despair of the trenches. Amidst the muddy trench, a young soldier lies, his uniform torn, stained crimson, a victim of the relentless war. Shrapnel peppers his body, each piece a searing reminder of the brutal, unforgiving conflict. He claws desperately at the earth, his breath ragged, a futile attempt to escape the inevitable. "Mother, mother, help me!" he cries, his voice a desperate plea swallowed by the sounds of war. In the grim confines of a World War I trench, Azrael extends a hand, his presence a stark contrast to the muddy surroundings. His touch, both gentle and absolute, signals the end of earthly suffering for the weary soldier. The soldier's soul begins its ascent, a wisp of radiant energy escaping the confines of the battlefield. The ethereal light captures the essence of innocence, mingled with the deep-seated fear of war's horrors. The soul rises, leaving behind the trenches and the echoes of conflict, embarking on its final journey. Amidst the smoke-filled expanse of the battlefield, Azrael emerges, a beacon of serenity in the heart of chaos. His gentle hand guides a weary soldier's soul, a stark contrast to the surrounding carnage. The soldier's spirit, ethereal and fading, finds solace in Azrael's peaceful presence. Explosions and the clash of steel fade into the background as Azrael leads the soul towards eternal rest. A moment of quiet transcendence on a field of devastation. The soldier's last glimpse of earthly strife replaced with a promise of everlasting peace. A soldier's weary soul drifts into limbo, a serene field bathed in an ethereal light. Wildflowers sway gently in the unseen breeze, whispering a silent promise of solace. This place, a temporary haven, offers respite from the clamor and carnage of war. From a distance, Azrael watches over the soldier, his face etched with deep compassion. The soldier finds peace, if only for a moment, under Azrael's watchful gaze. In a sanctuary beyond time, Azrael stands amidst swirling nebulae, his ancient face etched with sorrow. Constellations shimmer around him, reflecting the turmoil within the angel of death. His fist clenches, and cosmic dust swirls in response to his profound inner conflict. He grapples with the endless cycle of war, a burden heavy on his immortal soul. Azrael mourns the innocent souls prematurely torn from existence, his sorrow echoing through eternity. Sunlight streams into the modern hospital room, illuminating dust motes dancing above the elderly woman lying peacefully in her bed. A loving family surrounds her, their faces a mixture of hope and sorrow as they watch over their matriarch. Unseen by the family, Azrael stands silently at the foot of the bed, an ethereal observer in the quiet room. His presence casts a subtle, almost imperceptible shadow, a harbinger of the inevitable transition. Inside the sterile hospital room, a serene smile graces the woman's face as she gazes at her beloved family. Her eyes, crinkling with warmth and love, tell a story of gratitude and cherished moments. From a distance, Azrael watches, his presence a silent guardian, his expression soft and understanding. The room is filled with the quiet strength of familial love and the gentle acceptance of fate. A tender, unspoken connection binds the woman, her family, and the watchful figure of Azrael. In the quiet hospital room, Azrael extends a gentle hand, his touch a promise of peace. The serene woman on the bed welcomes the touch, her face a canvas of tranquility. As Azrael's fingers brush her skin, a soft light blossoms, a beacon in the dimness. Her soul ascends, bathed in a golden glow, leaving behind the earthly realm. Ethereal figures appear, family radiating love, guiding her towards the light. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a warm glow over the vibrant city park, alive with laughter and the energy of life. Azrael gently guides a woman's soul, their figures serene amidst the bustling crowd. The soul, ethereal and calm, seems to absorb the joy and vitality of the park. Children's laughter echoes, a stark contrast to the quiet transition the soul is undergoing. Azrael's presence, a beacon of peace, ensures a smooth passage through the earthly realm. The park, a vibrant tapestry of life, becomes a poignant backdrop for this gentle farewell. In breathtaking paradise, a soul radiates, bathed in soft light amid lush meadows and crystal streams. The woman reunites with loved ones, their embrace filled with eternal peace. Azrael watches over them, his gentle smile a comforting reassurance of her transition. Paradise unfolds, a serene haven where love and light intertwine, promising everlasting tranquility. Azrael, enthroned in starlight, gazes into a crystal orb, a swirling nebula contained within. Eternal light dances across his ancient face, hinting at an emotion akin to longing. He contemplates the delicate threads of mortal love, their interwoven destinies, unbreakable chords of family echo even in the face of oblivion, resonating through eternity. Azrael sees these connections as reflections of the eternal cycle, a pattern repeating endlessly. In a somber courtroom, hushed whispers echo the weight of judgment, each shadow seeming to deepen the despair. A wrongly convicted man stands, his face etched with disbelief as the gavel's fall seals his fate. The courtroom is filled with an unseen presence, a palpable sense of devastating miscarriage of justice. Cloaked in shadow, Azrael observes, a silent witness to the irreversible tragedy unfolding within the courtroom. In the oppressive silence of death row, a solitary figure sits on his cot, the steel bars casting shadows around him. His gaze is fixed, lost in the cold concrete, a world of memories playing behind his eyes. The air grows heavy, a chill seeping into the cell that has nothing to do with the night's temperature. A figure slowly materializes, cloaked in shadow, radiating an aura of sorrow that fills the small space. Azrael, the angel of death, has arrived, his presence a silent harbinger of the end. The prisoner looks up, a flicker of understanding in his eyes as he meets the gaze of the inevitable. Flickering light dances across cold steel bars, casting long, ominous shadows in the death row cell. The man clutches the bars, his knuckles bone white as desperation etches lines into his face. "I am innocent! Please, you have to believe me!" he cries, his voice cracking with raw emotion. He pleads for a chance, a desperate plea echoing in the stark, unforgiving space. "Just give me one chance!" Azrael stands silently, his face a mask of profound empathy as he bears witness to the man's torment. In death row, Azrael's hand extends, an icy harbinger of the end. The man's eyes widen, a silent scream echoing the terror seizing him. His soul rises, a tormented wisp against the stark walls. Consumed by anger and despair, his essence vanishes into the infinite abyss. Amidst the city's ceaseless pulse, Azrael guides a solitary soul, unseen by the living. The city streets stretch into the distance, a maze of indifference mirroring the world's apathy. The soul, now translucent, drifts through crowds unaware of its ethereal presence. Azrael's gaze sweeps over the bustling sidewalks, a silent observer of fleeting human dramas. The city continues its relentless rhythm, oblivious to the soul's passage into the unknown. In the infinite void, a soul drifts, lost and alone, a mirror to the injustice it suffered. Azrael observes from afar, an ethereal figure amidst the nothingness. A sudden pang of guilt pierces Azrael's form, a flicker of emotion in the desolate expanse. The void remains silent, echoing the soul's solitude and Azrael's internal conflict. Ethereal light paints the vast sanctuary as dust motes dance, each beam a spotlight on the sorrow that permeates Azrael's domain. Cloaked in shadow, yet radiating a faint, sorrowful light, Azrael paces before a panorama of swirling stars. His brow furrows with the weight of ages, his hands clasped tightly behind his back, a silent plea to the uncaring cosmos. Azrael's voice echoes in the vastness, a question hurled at the heavens. Where is the justice in a universe that allows the innocent to suffer? Is there a grand design, or are we merely puppets in a cosmic play of cruelty? He asks, his words hanging in the starlit air. Ethereal light pierces the ancient library, illuminating towering shelves of leather-bound books, each holding untold secrets. Azrael, cloaked and hooded, moves with quiet intensity, his presence a stark contrast to the timeless surroundings. His gloved hands trace the spines of forgotten volumes, seeking answers hidden within their aged pages. Shadows conceal his face, adding to the mystery as he searches for a deeper understanding of his role. The weight of eternity rests upon his shoulders as he seeks purpose among the echoes of the past. In the ancient library, dust motes swirl around me as I stand amidst towering shelves, surrounded by forgotten scriptures. I pore over the old texts, my brow furrowed in concentration as I decipher cryptic prophecies. Each page whispers secrets of the past, filling the room with the weight of history and philosophical inquiry. The air is thick with the scent of aged paper and ink, a testament to the countless hours spent in scholarly pursuit. Sunbeams illuminate dust motes in the ancient library as Azrael, cloaked and hooded, surveys the endless shelves. His gloved hand finds a hidden seam in the wall, a secret waiting to be unlocked. With a soft click, a section of the wall slides inward, revealing a hidden passage. Stale air rushes forth, carrying the scent of forgotten secrets as Azrael steps into the darkness. Within his sanctuary, Azrael stands as swirling nebulae encircle him, the vast cosmos contained in his ancient space. Starlight catches in Azrael's eyes, reflecting the weight of a profound discovery. A faint, ethereal glow emanates from the ancient artifacts lining the walls of the sanctuary. Each artifact whispers of the delicate balance Azrael maintains, the echoes of eternity. Azrael contemplates the implications, his somber gaze fixed on the swirling tapestry of time and space. Azrael, solitary figure, stands on the mountain, a silhouette against the vast, endless sky. The wind howls around him, carrying whispers of forgotten ages and the weight of his immortal burden. His eyes, ancient and deep, survey the world spread out like a tapestry below. A solemn expression settles on his face, reflecting the gravity of his eternal existence. The mountain air vibrates with the unspoken weight of ages as he contemplates his fate. Atop the world, the mountain peak reveals an endless vista where sky meets earth in a breathtaking panorama. The cycle of life unfolds in the vastness, an eternal dance of creation and decay visible in every shadow. Whispers of human history echo through the valleys, stories etched into the very stones beneath my feet. Feel the enduring spirit of humanity, a resilient flame flickering against the backdrop of timeless mountains. The ebb and flow of existence, a constant reminder of change and continuity, paints a vivid picture. Jagged peaks claw at the sky as Azrael stands alone, a silhouette against the vast expanse. The wind whispers secrets only he can understand, carrying the weight of countless souls. In his eyes, a profound understanding dawns. Accepting the burden of his divine task, he is the shepherd, the guide, the guardian between worlds, his resolve unwavering. The mountaintop, his sanctuary, echoes with the silent promise of his eternal vigil. Azrael embraces the complexities, the contradictions, becoming one with the boundless sky. In his timeless sanctuary, Azrael appears, a beacon of newfound serenity radiating through the ethereal light. The sanctuary's light embraces him, mirroring a deeper understanding of his eternal purpose. Each step echoes with the weight of ages, yet his movements are now imbued with a gentle grace. The air itself seems to hum with acceptance, welcoming its master home with open arms. Shadows dance around him, no longer ominous, but playful, celebrating his return. Azrael stands in the heart of eternity, a guardian reborn, his essence interwoven with the fabric of existence. In his timeless sanctuary, Azrael moves with serene grace, a beacon of calm in the face of eternity. His touch is gentle, a compassionate guide for souls embarking on their unknown journey. Azrael's eyes reflect deep empathy, understanding the myriad emotions of departing spirits. He embraces life's mysteries with quiet grace, a silent guardian in his eternal realm. A timeless guardian, Azrael accepts the dance of life and death with profound understanding. Neon signs blaze against the dark canvas of the future city. Flying cars streak between colossal skyscrapers. Azrael observes, a silent guardian amidst the chaos. The scene shifts to a scientist, life fading after a lab accident. A somber moment of loss amidst the vibrant cityscape. The city pulses, unaware of the tragedy it holds within. The lab's sterile white walls glow with blinking lights, a stark contrast to the frail scientist on the high-tech bed. Ragged breaths escape the scientist as a holographic display flickers, showcasing complex equations above him. His pale face is etched with pain, yet his eyes hold a glint of regret, a life's work hanging in the balance. So much unfinished, he whispers, his voice raspy and weak. His fading eyes reflect the wasted potential, a poignant testament to dreams unrealized echoing in the silent lab. In the sterile future lab, Azrael extends a hand, his touch carrying an otherworldly grace. His fingers brush against the scientist, a gentle, fateful contact. A wisp of smoke rises, embodying the scientist's escaping soul. The ascending essence swirls, painted with the hues of burning ambition. Unfulfilled dreams flicker within the smoke, a poignant farewell to a life's work. Azrael leads the scientist's soul into cyberspace, a realm shimmering with neon codes and ethereal algorithms. The soul floats through the boundless digital expanse, guided by Azrael's steady presence. Reflections of technological pursuits dance in the environment, a mirror to the scientist's life. The air buzzes with the silent hum of data streams, a symphony of the digital world. Ethereal algorithms weave patterns in the soul's path, guiding it deeper into cyberspace. The scientist's soul navigates the neon-lit pathways, a journey through his technological legacy. In the ethereal expanse of virtual reality, a scientist's soul takes form, shimmering amidst the digital landscape. He manipulates intricate code and data streams, his spectral hands weaving through the essence of information. Complex equations materialize around him, a testament to his unfinished research. Azrael observes from a distance, his gaze intense, a mixture of curiosity and cold calculation in his eye. The scientist's work is laid bare, an unfinished symphony of data resonating in the silent digital space. Azrael sits on a throne of starlight, his ancient eyes reflecting the endless cosmos in the obsidian floor. A gentle breeze whispers through Azrael's ethereal robes, carrying secrets of forgotten galaxies. The tapestry of existence is ever shifting, Azrael says, his voice echoing through eternity. Azrael contemplates humanity's quest for answers beyond the physical realm, his gaze distant and knowing. What becomes of consciousness when the body fades, he muses, the question hanging in the starlit air. Fluorescent lights buzz over the sterile hospital waiting room, casting a pale glow on worried faces. Anna, etched with worry, paces restlessly, her anxiety palpable. Mark, a pillar of strained calm, sits, his eyes reflecting a deep concern. Emily, lost in her own world, stares blankly, a haunting stillness about her. Unseen, Azrael, cloaked in timeless mystery, observes the family with detached curiosity. A silent vigil unfolds, the air thick with unspoken fears and desperate hopes. Under glaring fluorescent lights, doctors battle with focused intensity, their movements a dance between precision and desperation. Sweat glistens on their foreheads, a testament to the life and death stakes within the sterile operating room. Monitors beep a tense rhythm, their flickering displays reflecting the precarious balance of vital signs. Unseen, unheard, Azrael stands as a silent sentinel, an almost imperceptible presence in the corner. His gaze sweeps over the frantic scene, a quiet observer to the unfolding drama of human survival. The operating room becomes a stage where life and death play out their timeless, inevitable dance. Frantic efforts fail as the patient flatlines, the steady beep a mournful echo in the sterile operating room. Exhausted and defeated, the medical team bows their heads, their faces etched with the weight of loss. An unnatural stillness descends as a figure cloaked in shadow begins to approach. Azrael, the angel of death, emerges from the darkness, his presence radiating an otherworldly calm. The monitors continue their steady beep, a stark contrast to the profound silence that fills the room. A palpable sense of finality hangs in the air, marking the end of one life and the beginning of another journey. In the sterile operating room, Azrael reaches out, his touch sending ripples through the air. A soft, otherworldly light envelops the patient as his soul begins its ascent. Visible waves of grief emanate from his loved ones, a palpable aura of sorrow. The soul rises higher, bathed in light, leaving the earthly realm behind. Azrael watches, a serene guardian guiding the soul's passage to the unknown. Amidst the city's vibrant chaos, Azrael guides a soul. The bustling streets echo with life's forgotten melodies, each face a fleeting glimpse into untold stories. The soul gazes back, a poignant farewell to existence. Azrael's presence, a silent promise of what lies beyond. The city fades, a final memory before the journey begins. Swirling colors paint a vibrant canvas of memories, soft light illuminating laughter and shared dreams. A soul, translucent and shimmering, drifts through echoes of past embraces. Scenes of joy interweave, creating a tapestry of life's most cherished moments. Azrael, cloaked in shadow, observes with a gentle aura of profound empathy. The light seems to embrace the soul, creating a sense of peace. A silent promise of comfort and understanding lingers in the air. Within Azrael's sanctuary, swirling nebulae glow softly, contained in glass orbs that stretch into infinity. Azrael, cloaked in twilight, floats serenely among the cosmic displays, their face etched with timeless contemplation. The sanctuary hums with the resonance of countless souls, a symphony of existence echoing through eternity. Life, a fleeting spark in the vast darkness, yet it holds such profound beauty. Azrael muses, their voice echoing softly. Azrael's words resonate. To cherish each moment, that is the true transcendence. Sunlight dapples the ancient forest floor as Azrael, cloaked and hooded, appears before the wise old tree. The tree's gnarled branches stretch skyward, bearing witness to centuries of secrets. A palpable sense of ancient wisdom permeates the air, heavy with untold stories. Azrael stands in silent contemplation, bathed in the ethereal glow of the ancient woods. In an ancient forest, a lone figure stands before a towering tree, its branches reaching skyward. Eyes closed, hands pressed against the rough bark, he feels the tree's pulse, a deep connection forming. The scent of damp earth fills his lungs as he seeks guidance from the ancient being. Wind whispers secrets through the leaves, tales of ages past carried on the breeze. An unseen energy crackles in the air, a palpable sense of mystery and ancient power. Sunlight paints the ancient forest floor in shifting patterns of light and shadow, the air alive with unseen energy. A colossal tree towers, its ancient roots grasping at the earth like skeletal fingers, a silent witness to ages past. Azrael, cloaked and hooded, stands in reverence before the ancient tree, head bowed in solemn respect. The air vibrates with an unseen energy as the tree whispers its ancient wisdom to Azrael. The tree shares its wisdom, revealing the interconnectedness of all things and the cyclical nature of life and death. Bathed in ethereal light, Azrael stands in his sanctuary, his eyes closed, lost in the depths of profound contemplation. Within his mind's eye, a network of glowing roots and branches unfurls, revealing the ancient tree's boundless wisdom. He delves deeper, integrating the tree's essence, embracing its ancient knowledge and timeless secrets. A serene expression graces Azrael's face, reflecting the profound peace of understanding. He perceives the interconnectedness of all souls, a grand tapestry woven with threads of destiny and fate. Azrael fully embraces his role, accepting his place in the eternal dance of existence with grace and purpose. On the beach, the sunset paints the sky in fiery hues, the ocean reflecting the day's final, glorious moments. Azrael stands silhouetted against the radiant horizon, a solitary figure at the edge of the world. The waves crash gently, their rhythmic sound a constant, soothing presence. Golden light bathes Azrael's face, highlighting a serene yet melancholic expression. The vast expanse of the ocean mirrors the infinite possibilities of a new beginning. As the sun dips below the horizon, a sense of closure and anticipation hangs in the air. Waves crash gently on the shore, reflecting the vast expanse of the sky. A solitary figure stands, lost in thought. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, mirroring the transience of life. Footprints in the sand, soon to be washed away, symbolize the fleeting nature of existence. Finding solace in the eternal rhythm, a deep breath fills the lungs as the universe whispers its secrets. Azrael stands solitary on the beach, his figure framed by the endless waves, reflecting his eternal duty. He embraces his role, a guide for souls, an integral part of life's boundless cycle. The wind whispers tales of lives past, carrying secrets across the shore to his ears. Gazing at the horizon, he embodies the infinite, a silent guardian at the edge of existence. In his timeless sanctuary, Azrael continues his work. His face shows a peaceful understanding. He is maintaining a delicate balance. Eternity unfolds around him. Azrael's presence fills the sanctuary. He is the guardian of souls. Within the serene sanctuary, Azrael's presence radiates gentle power, a beacon in the soft, ethereal glow. Azrael extends his hand, a gesture of profound kindness towards a newly arrived soul. The soul hesitates, drawn to the light, yet clinging to the fading echoes of its past life. His touch is feather-light, imbued with a deep, unwavering compassion that transcends words. As contact is made, a soft luminescence envelops both figures, guiding the soul towards eternal peace. In Azrael's sanctuary, a soul pauses, gratitude shining as it gazes back at the fading mortal realm. Gathering newfound courage, the soul prepares to embrace its destiny. A step forward, a crossing of the threshold between worlds. Radiance beckons, pulling the soul towards the ethereal unknown. Peace settles over the soul as it leaves behind earthly burdens. The sanctuary glows, welcoming the soul into its eternal embrace. In the silent sanctuary, Azrael stands alone, an ageless guardian between worlds. His presence echoes with the weight of countless souls, a sentinel unwavering in his eternal vigil. The air is still, heavy, with the secrets of life and death, known only to him. Azrael's journey continues, an unending path through the realms of existence. A bustling, ancient marketplace teems with life as Azrael guides a soul through the vibrant chaos. In a serene, medieval village, Azrael offers solace as he leads another soul towards the light. Neon lights blaze in a modern city, reflecting in Azrael's eyes as he navigates the urban sprawl. Each scene, a tapestry of cultures and eras, showcases the universal journey of transition. Azrael's presence, a comforting beacon, cuts through moments of both joy and profound sorrow. Timeless and unwavering, Azrael continues his journey, a constant in the ever-changing world. In his sanctuary, Azrael stands still, galaxies swirling around him like ribbons in an eternal wind. Celestial maps shimmer across the walls, ancient knowledge glowing softly in the silent eternity. The air thrums with the quiet power of cosmic creation, a symphony felt but not heard. Azrael remains motionless, the calm eye within a storm of infinite time and space. Inside Azrael's sanctuary, a profound silence settles as he prepares to connect with the ethereal. His eyes shut, he embraces the burden of countless souls, each a whisper in the vast emptiness. He feels the echoes of human spirit, an unyielding flame against the encroaching darkness. The sanctuary fades as he delves deeper, the weight of existence pressing upon him. In the stillness, he finds strength, the enduring legacy of humanity fueling his resolve. Azrael opens his eyes, his sanctuary bathed in a soft, ethereal light. Compassion fills his gaze, a silent acknowledgement of endless sorrow. Acceptance tempers his features, etched with the weight of ages. A quiet determination hardens his resolve to continue his eternal task. Against the infinite canvas of the cosmos, Azrael's solitary silhouette embodies eternal existence. His form, stark against the swirling nebulae, speaks of ages witnessed and destinies shaped. A silent guardian? He stands at the edge of forever, a sentinel of time and space. The universe unfolds behind him, a majestic tapestry woven with the threads of creation and oblivion. In a sanctuary unbound by time, shadows twist and merge, revealing familiar forms in the ethereal light. Light obeys Azrael's command, highlighting ancient symbols woven into the essence of existence. Azrael's presence fills the timeless space, a beacon in the shifting shadows. A voice echoes through the sanctuary, resonating with ancient power and solemn duty. "I am the shepherd, I am the guide, I am Azrael," the voice proclaims, shaping the very air. Thank you for watching the Bible Way's new videos every week. Please like, share, comment, subscribe,